Hello, this is Rodney from Djents and I'm here with The Algorithm. So how are you doing? How was the tour so far?
We're doing good. The tour was really cool. We're really happy to be able to tour with Haken and next to none. And the crowds were really good. We had really good venues, really good feedback from a lot of people that didn't know the band before. So playing as main support was really a good thing for us. And we're getting now a bit sad because the tour is ending.
Okay. All right. And so what's coming next after the tour? Do you have some time to relax, or is it like coming up another tour?
We have, I think, 2 weeks at home, and then we are playing a festival in Switzerland, and I think 2 days after that we're flying to Australia to play as main support for Voyager. We're playing all the main cities in Australia for like 2 or 3 weeks, I think.
Okay.
So pretty excited for that.
Sounds cool, definitely. And I've just seen that you just released the second DLC. So tell me about the idea behind those DLCs. What I really like is make the connection between music and other things. And as a gamer, I really like the concept of like extension. I mean, right now, like so many developers are taking advantage of like the DLC thing to make really expensive stuff for nothing. But I just like the idea, the concept of like extension. And for me, the album Brute Force has a specific universe, a specific atmosphere, and I just wanted to like give some more stories about it, you know. And for me, it didn't feel like writing a new album. It felt like I want to add something to this album. So I think it's pretty funny, like to have like this parallel between you know music and video games, and it's really easy for me to then just add some ideas, some concepts to something that's already been you know. And is there another one coming up?
I think it's gonna be the last one for Brute Force, but we're working on some kind of pack that will include Brute Force and the 2 DLCs at the same time as like a big vinyl collection or whatever. We're still working on it. It's gonna be like something really cool, so really looking forward to do that.
Cool. And so how do you write your songs? Is it like, are you getting together, or is it all writing by you and then sending out to them?
For composition, I do everything on the computer by myself, including the drums. It's all programmed, and then when the songs are finished, I send them to Jean, and he learns the tracks.
I knock myself out, learning the tracks
for weeks and weeks and weeks.
Okay.
And then it's becoming the live show, which is actually different from the album versions because we really play a lot of stuff live, and
even the drums, I think it makes them like with his own style, you know, he plays them with his own flavor.
Yeah, sure. And how long do you take time to prepare for a tour?
It really depends. I think for this tour it was pretty long because there were a lot of new things, obviously new tracks, but also the addition of analog synthesizer to my setup. So there was a lot of things that I needed to figure out.
We
had 3 days of rehearsals. And then I mean, it took a long time to prepare the software side sort of thing, but to actually rehearse, we did everything in like 4 days.
Okay, cool.
But it took weeks, like
before preparation.
Okay, so it for sure probably feels good to perform this stuff live now.
Yeah, we're happy we can do it now, because for so long it was really frustrating. When you're learning the tracks, it's a bit frustrating because some sections are difficult, so you keep trying and trying. But now I think we're getting more and more.
We're happy.
More and more confident after every show.
That sounds good. And I realized on the first DLC that it had a more metal sound. Also, you're now playing guitar, which I don't know, when did you start to play guitar live?
I can't remember exactly. 3 years ago? 2 years ago? I think I tried it 3 years ago randomly at a show in Australia. In Sydney. That was my first time, but I only played 1 track, and then I did it like more officially on the whole set 1 year later. So this was 2 years ago, I think. That I really started doing it like it is now.
And is it more fun than just like DJing?
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's part of the intention to bring more feelings into the music, you know, because when I write the music, it's all very robotic and stuff.
Yeah.
So, but I still write like a lot of lead guitars and lead synthesizer lines and stuff like that. And for me, I really enjoy playing them. Like,
and now there is bass too.
Yeah, bass, and I mean it's just a lot more fun to actually play some of this stuff. So every tour I'm trying to add something a little bit more, you know, in that direction, and then we see how it will go in a few years. You know?
So do you think that you once probably might use like vocals as well or something like this?
Yeah, I mean I want to. I've been thinking about it since the beginning.
Okay.
I think it just needed like the right time, the right setup and stuff, but I would really like to try something for sure. I know many vocalists that want to work with me as well, so you know, but I'm always looking for more. So if there are any people watching this video and you want to sing something on my tracks, just drop me a message or something. Okay.
And do you see your music and your compositions more as metal compositions or more as electronic music?
It's very hard to tell, obviously. I think because I write everything on the computer, it's for me it's electronic music, you know, because it's even the guitars when I record them, like at least on the studio version of the tracks, once it's recorded, then it has a lot of effects applied to it and a lot of edits and stuff. So it's more like electronic music approach. You know, you work on the textures, on the sounds, and it's not about just plugging your guitar into an amp and recording that and leave it how it is. You know, it's more like working on the sound design side of things also, which is more of a electronic music approach, definitely.
Okay. So what is like your preparation when it comes to music? What inspires you most? Is it metal or is it electronic music?
I don't think there's a priority. You know, it's everything. I mean, including music genres that are not electronic music or metal. You know, like jazz or funk or, you know, I don't know, classical music. Like everything. You know, I try to open myself to as many styles as possible and see what I can get from it. You know, if it touches me, if I get inspired by concepts or ideas, you know. So it's very wide, and then of course I choose to do one specific thing, but it doesn't mean I'm, you know, not influenced by so many other things.
Cool. And is there on the set list you're playing on this tour any favorite track you enjoy most playing?
Yeah, we're playing this track from the first DLC, Overclock.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, I think
it's my new favorite.
And what was the old one?
I really love the remix of Porn of Osiris we play, Machine. And the track we added, like Shellcode, is really cool too. And Deadlock also.
Deadlock is fun.
Okay.
And it's access granted, like always. It's always fun.
Yeah, but now we played that a lot, but I mean, playing new stuff is always exciting.
Yeah.
So,
for sure.
But then when we are gonna play them in I don't know how many years, then we're gonna feel different, and the new stuff are gonna be our favorites.
I think the interesting thing about the track Overclock is that it pushes Djents and my limits a little bit, because it's a little bit harder than what we played before.
Yeah, it's faster.
So that's why we are really enjoy playing it.
Yeah. It feels like something we never did before.
Okay.
Yeah.
When being on the road, is there something like, I mean, you're both drinking coffee. Is there something, is it an essential to you?
Oh yeah.
Coffee? Oh yeah. Way more essential than beer or any other drinks.
And is there anything else that is...
Water. We need water a lot.
And Wi-Fi, obviously.
And Wi-Fi, exactly.
Okay. And how about some typical generic French stuff like croissants or baguette? Is it?
We always enjoy when we get, like, of course, like pain au chocolat or croissant.
We get them in Germany.
Yeah. That's so nice. Okay. So just tell me, what has it to do with this whole weed thing? Is it when did it come up?
Yeah, it originated from a group of friends that we know
In Paris.
and then this, I don't know why they started it, and then always once I went to like metal shows or whatever, they were always screaming "we," like in between songs or whatever, and then they started doing it online as well, and then I don't know, it just escalated a little bit.
And
too
you
much.
played the game pretty well too, so it became a thing attached with the algorithm.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah,
Okay.
Have the Wii shirts and stuff like that.
yeah. I don't know.
Just an internet hype somehow. I've seen that I think you posted it like 2 or 3 hours ago that some dude was like complaining about last day's show.
I don't know if it was yesterday,
Okay.
but it was during this tour for sure.
It was funny.
Yeah.
So, what
So
do you
funny.
think about it?
I don't know. I think obviously we're not gonna please everyone, obviously.
Yeah.
So I don't. Some people are not gonna like it. Some people are gonna like it. I think the funny thing, the stupid thing about what he wrote is, first of all, he insults us. So it's like, okay, dude, this is stupid. And second of all, he took the time to find the video, watch it, and then write a comment about it.
Yeah.
So why do you do that if you don't like a band?
Yeah.
Like, why do you take the time? So I mean, I don't care. I know some people will not like it. So for me, I just like to make fun of it and like prove that it's stupid to write something like that.
Yeah, for sure. It was funny when I just see it and I was like, okay, this guy totally missed the point somehow.
Yeah, I mean, it's alright to not like it.
Yeah.
It's not alright to insult the people and be like, I don't like it, and not explain why.
Yeah.
And it's like.
So, all right. So, is there anything you would like to add?
Oui.
Oui.
We-